My name is Ori. I've been playing fighting games for the last 15 plus years. I've been coming out to Anchorage for these tournaments that have been hosted by the Kitchpenich brothers for ever since I can remember.
Hi, I'm Andre. Everyone in the Tekken community knows me as Andre of Alaska.
My name's Mike, also known as Hiyori.
Mix. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Dyer. Game tag is Korean.
My name is Waker.
My name is Aaron Hughes. My tag is Llama.
I'm Saldus. My name is also Devin Salem.
My name is Jesus Juice, aka Logan.
I am Joshua Nabrita. I'm also known as Alisto.
Hi, I'm Gerald, aka Jared.
Hi, my name's Raphael. I go by Blossom and Deputy.
Hi, I'm Zach, also known as Crucial.
Hi, my name is Danny. I go by the gamer tag Ryuki.
I'm Ghaven907, also known as Gavin.
My name is Rubix.
My name is Jason. I go by Zanskar.
Hello, I am Orlando. What else do you want to know?
What does MNC or MNC100 mean to you?
Well, it's sort of the culmination of so much time that we've spent together as a community, just on the regular, come in and just enjoying spending time with each other in a shared experience of playing fighting games.
100 specifically. Starting from before, I think I joined around MNC60, so a little bit on the later half. But for the longest time, starting in Tekken 7, I was a Wi-Fi warrior. Just sat in my room all day. I didn't know there was a community up here until randomly I opened Twitch, and the AKG Twitch was actually recommended. And that's when I found the community. And I remember the very first MNC I went to, I actually drowned in pools right after making it fourth at a separate local. So just going from that, coming to MNC 100, and kind of just seeing my own progress, not just mine, but the people here too, that's been really special for me. It feels like, oh my God, there's something that I'm actually decent at, you know?
To me, MNC is fighting games. To me, I wouldn't still be playing fighting games, and I wouldn't love them without this organization and this love that everybody brings. Especially the community in times like where people are down, where I'm down, and people reach out. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, you know. I have never enjoyed playing fighting games as much as when I'm up here with my boys.
Oh, dude. I genuinely, after the whole COVID era, I thought the fighting scene up here was dead. So I really stopped playing fighting games for a long time. And when I found out you guys were doing these weekly tournaments, it reignited my fighting spirit to try and get back into it. So yeah, dude, MNC's done so much. It's got me back into the game. It's gotten me into this great community. So yeah, MNC means a lot to me.
It's a great community so far. I joined it about 2 years ago, and I've been going pretty much every night that I could, and it's been great.
MNC is just this great community of people coming together to show their love for the games that they love to play, whether it be an anime style fighter like Guilty Gear or casino like Tekken. It's truly a community that is fostered by the people that have started it. It's just a great milestone, essentially, for 100 MNCs. 2 years. It's crazy to see a scene flourish and go on for this long.
It's 4 years, actually.
4 years? Oh
yeah.
My God.
What MNC means to me is when I first got into competitive fighting games, I really enjoyed the climb of climbing ranks and getting better placements in tournaments. But the more I've been coming to MNC, it's like a second nature thing for me now, where I enjoy driving out. I usually drive about 45 to an hour to come out, and it's not even just so much to just play these games to compete and place in them, but to be able to attend something that all my close friends can all share the same interest in.
Dude, I think it's really impressive for any tournament series to last upwards of a year. 8KG has been running MNC for over 4, I think. Mm-hmm. I'm not doing the math here, but that's just phenomenal. It's a great community organizing event. It's a lot of fun. You meet a lot of good friends, good people, play some fun games, play some games like Smash Bros.
MNC as a whole, being here since the beginning, just watching the community grow, it means a lot to me. All these new blood for the fighting game community here is just so amazing to see, and it's really great to see the community like just cultivated to how big it is right now?
MNC as a whole, well, you see, ever since I was little, I really wanted to play fighting games with other people. I just never really found who to play them with. Once I found Monday Night Combat, oh man, it felt so great. I saw people playing Guilty Gear, Tekken, Street Fighter, all these games. It made me smile, and I really am glad to be a part of this community.
MNC100 for me is uh, the hope of being able to still pass this on to my kids. And it sounds kind of cheesy and everything, but for me, video games has always been a thing that I can bring my kids to, and that's how I've made so many friends. And being able to bring my kids has like exposed them to so many things. They've met so many people, made so many friends, and had similar experiences to me in that regard. And it's just been really cool to see, just kind of generations of just a simple thing like video games, just bringing people together.
It brought everybody together.
Uh-huh.
And I got to play against the best players, and I got to meet a lot of new people. It was a very special time.
MNC as a whole means that every 2 weeks I show up and get my ass beat by a plethora of players and have a good time with my friends and just hang out.
MNC is a fun little tournament series we do bi-weekly. It's mostly for me, just a chance to see my friends, people I've known for some of them up to almost 20 years at this point. It's longer than some of the people that are playing in that tournament have been alive. It's a really cool event, and it's fun to be part of my local scene.
But just coming to MNC for the first time and going to Nut Cup, which is another local series, it's kind of living on through Dave and Buster's now, but gosh, I just fell in love instantly with everybody, the games, the competition. It means the world to me, man.
Well, it's sort of the culmination of so much time that we've spent together as a community, just on the regular, come in and just enjoying spending time with each other in a shared experience of playing fighting games.
MNC, bro, that's Monday Night Combat, Every Monday, every other Monday, I should say, we be scrapping with Alaska's finest, bro. They don't understand what's really happening. Sometimes I don't understand what's happening like right now, But the one thing that matters most and what MNC means to me is unity, man. A bunch of motherfuckers that like the same thing coming together and being a community, and that's what it's about. But Frenchy.
Okay, this might get a little deep actually. So we've been doing these tournaments for a long time, and I'm pretty sure MNC is our longest running one. I appreciate Benke for taking up the mantle from what his brothers were doing before. And he was doing it too, but he didn't have to, and he's ran 100 in a row. It's done a lot for me. It keeps me motivated every 2 weeks to keep playing. It's kind of taught me a lot about myself, how to I don't know how to explain this. Just keeps me going,
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to MNC, there's a lot of work behind the scenes, a lot of volunteers, but there's one person who stands above the rest, Banky.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything you'd want to say to, for, about Banky himself?
Honestly, Banky, running MNC from the start, you have introduced me to so many amazing people in this community, not even just the Tekken players, but Frenchy here behind the camera. The Andy, Big Andy, Little Andy, I got to shout out Mike. He's the sensei of the Tekken community. And I wouldn't have met any of those people if Banky and everyone else wasn't helping run MNC. And if Banky hadn't started it, however long ago MNC started. So thank you. Seriously, thank you.
Benky, I fucking love you, bitch. And I ain't ever gotta stop loving you, bitch. But nah, for real though, Benky is probably one of the people I look up to most in this scene. As a competitor and as a friend and as a person in general, I go to him for life advice from time to time. Honestly, I mean, he's the hottest Smash player in Alaska. You know, like you can't compete with that. So he's just a GOAT.
Oh, to Banky? Shit. What do I say about Banky that I haven't said already? I've known Banky for a long time. I mean, he's a brother of mine. We go way back since '09, basically. But since then, that's what 16 plus, around 16 years. So, I mean, he's diligent. He's great. Him and his brothers have been some of the biggest things for the Alaskan FTC. They've done a great job building a community. Starting from the ground up, keeping the locals alive. I know a lot of the, nowadays locals aren't much of a big thing around most parts anymore. So the fact that they're still able to keep these locals going and have more people come out from the newer fighting game generation, paving the way for them, fast to them, props to them, love them.
Banky has really been a big help with just the community and always working hard, and even on top of MNC is still doing other tournaments. Oh my gosh, he puts in a lot of work. It's really underappreciated in my opinion, and I think people don't thank him enough for how much work he puts into into the community and into tournaments, and keeping the scene still active, really. So
Banky, I love you, dude. You're the best. Thank you for doing what you do, and I will always have your back.
I hate his guts, to be honest. He knocked me out today, and he just needs to stop being so good. It's really pissing me off.
I gotta say, I need to preface this by saying I am a straight man, but Banky's the best looking dude I've ever seen in my life. He looks like he chews nothing but boulders. That jawline is just looks like it chiseled out. But no, he's a really great guy. He's super nice, super cool. Anytime I see him outside MNC, it's really dope. So yeah, I love Banky. Dope.
Awesome.
Certified goat.
Thank you for running this, dude. You're a homie. You helped me learn a lot about this game, Street Fighter, I should say, in like the last couple of months, and you're a boss, dude.
Thanks for doing it for so long, dude. Like, this is something like I cared about when I first saw like the Daigo Parry when I was a kid. I flew up here, it's like hoping there's like some local stuff, and not only is there local stuff, it's like the best community anyone could really ask for, in my opinion. Personally, we're all like family, and I don't know, it means a lot to me, so appreciate you, dude.
What I said about Banky goes for everyone, not just Banky, especially Frenchy. That guy is the worst. So
I mean, Banky is just so involved with everything, and not really because he wants to be, maybe necessarily, but he's just a helpful guy. He does everything to help people achieve, like he gives people their due diligence, no matter if they've been around for a long time or if, they've just shown up for the first time. And he's just a great guy that tries to help anybody in need. I feel like.
For Banky, I just want to say, like, not just myself, but I know a lot of others out there really appreciate the time and effort that he puts into this, because we know that he's always had a passion for fighting games, but I think that he has just as much passion as far as hosting these events and making sure that's the thing that can happen for everybody else.
If it weren't for Banky, or any of the Kitchenich brothers in general, we wouldn't be having these kinds of things. Like, they were running tournaments way back then, before I even got into the scene, and the experience they give to their MNC is like the love and care they show. Like, I feel like that shows in their MNCs, and I hope we get to see more MNCs in the future.
Banky, he's an inspiration, man. The way that he holds himself and the way that he holds this whole thing together, it's great, man. I look up to him. I think that he's the most beautiful Kai player in Alaska, bar none. And man, the wisdom that I see come from him, and the way that he just keeps everybody in his mind, it's a great thing.
Not really. Really appreciate you guys. It's great being a part of the community. It's been a blast since I started playing Street Fighter, and it's just been a good time.
If there's one thing I could say about Banky, is that I'm very proud, and I'm so glad that he is doing what he can for this community.
Thank you so much. You're one of the people that got me into the fighting games and believed in me when I was a scrub and O2er, all that stuff. I would not be here without you. I can't thank you enough, man. You do so much for the scene. I appreciate you so much.
Well, as far as I've known Banky over the years, he's able to bring something like really special to the table in Alaska because not a lot of people will go out of their way to host these events, and hosting 100 of these, and with the help of like players that have just as much passion in these games, speaks pretty loud.
Oftentimes when it comes to communities or initiatives like this, it takes someone to step up and actually do the thing, act in a leadership role. And Banky has done such a wonderful job in the past few years, making sure that we're actually getting the chance to be here today. So if you're watching this, Banky, thank you so much.
I think that coming back to MNC after this last year, for me, it's been a very hard year. It's been very rough. But coming back and being able to celebrate fighting games and celebrate joy and life it really makes it worth it sometimes, honestly. It makes it worth sticking around for a little bit longer just to experience this unity and this community that we have. I appreciate being a part of this.
One of the biggest things that keeping it in the fighting games is that the very first event I went to, I actually remember sitting in the parking lot and being like, do I even really want to go in? Because I'm very shy, very introverted. But if you're ever wondering, hey, do I want to go to my local? Am I going to embarrass myself? Just walk in and go, because you're going to meet a bunch of people with the same interests as you. And there aren't very many places like that around here. And you'll meet amazing people that will help you grow, not just in video games, but as a person also. And yeah, just support your locals.
Hello, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Banky Kichpanich. I'm a main TO here for Alaska Gamers, also a bad Street Fighter player. And yeah.
Okay. With that in mind, I mean, congratulations, MNC100.
Thank you. Yeah,
you've been running this. I mean, so most people have been asking about, like how they feel about the matches, the setup, stuff going on, just kind of get a good opinion of stuff. But I feel for you, it's only right to ask, you've been running this for so long. 100 is more than most tourneys can dream to reach. But what does 100 MNCs mean to you?
It means a lot to me, man. I'm getting kind of emotional. It's been that's 4 years in the making, 200 plus weeks. Yeah, we really started this right after COVID was kind of just dying down. The scene died right after, or during COVID actually. Shout out to Bombi and Lando for holding it down for so long. They were doing FGC and Smash Monthlies for a bit. And yeah, during COVID, that all just shut down. We were fighting game and tournament lists for the longest time. So I decided with the new fighting game out at the time, Guilty Gear Strive, hey, why don't we try to start that up again? We had like a 30-man bracket the very first MNC we did. That was back in June 2021. 200 plus weeks later, here we are with a 98-man MNC. So.
Insane. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I feel like, the streets, everyone comes and plays their games, but a lot of times the games are secondary. The community means a lot. What does the community kind of mean to you?
The community is basically everything to me. These guys are my family, I would say. Some of my closest friends. I travel with these guys to tournaments every year. Outside of that, we just travel to places, because of playing video games together. And it's not even just about the games with us. We're just such good homies now. And outside of that, I meet new people all the time because of these games. So I think definitely we put the C in FGC. I know that sounds so cheesy, but that's really what it's about.
Fine. I mean, that's all I had for you. Is there anything you want to say about life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness?
Just play fighting games, man. Go out to your local scene if you're just an online player. Definitely go out and meet people. It's some of the best experiences you'll ever have.
All right. Thank you so much, Banky.
Yep.
You got the mic. What you gonna say to the world?
This is AKG Jared, bro, and I just want to say, shout out to fuck.
Hey, let him cook. Okay.
Shout out to all my single motherfuckers, Shout out to CJ. Shout out Waker. Shout out Ori. shout out Frenchy. Shout out all my single motherfuckers out there. I hope y'all deserve love. Y'all deserve love.